more out of it.
Yeah. Oh man, our internet connection is unstable. If you're on Wi-Fi, try plugging in your router and move it closer. I think we're okay. All right. Well, okay. Let's see here. What is some good? Let's see what I can find out here. Let me see what I can find here. Let's see what I got here. Let's see here.
Refresh your autumn agenda.
Listen to this. Just found it. Just found it.
Last time you saw me, I wasn't as cool. And I'm hanging out in Mexico, down by the pool in Cabo.
In Cabo.
Cabo San Lucas.
Where we're at, boys.
If I send you a ticket, would you fly in? Sure like to see you and get hooked up again in Cabo. Cabo San Lucas. And I know it sounds crazy, but I bought a guitar and I'm singing my songs downtown in a bar. You can come with a friend, you can come by yourself, you can sleep here with me. I ain't got nobody else in Cabo. Cabo San Lucas, where the Baja gets hot this time of year, except for the fishermen, they all disappear. Cabo, Cabo San Lucas, Pacifico is great, tequila is too. I got it all going on, but I ain't got you in Cabo. Cabo San Lucas. I know it sounds crazy, but I bought a guitar. I'm singing my songs downtown in a bar.
All right.
You can come with
Let's see. Who do we got
you
here?
can come by yourself. You can sleep here with me. I ain't got nobody else in Cabo.
Softball by Fat. What's going on, brother? Stu, it's time. Like the announcer. Stu, take the man out of Texas, but not the Texas out of the man. Pretty cool, man. Glad you're able to visit, man, when you came down. Very cool that you guys got to come down and spend a little time. Glad we were able to host you, man.
You wanna call me, you know where I am. Cabo, San Lucas. Way down in
Toby Keith, I don't know what y'all know about that. I didn't know about that song, but that's where I'm coming from. Yeah, that's pretty good timing. We are here. We are here in Cabo San Lucas today. Thank you guys for joining us. I'm excited. I know my partner in crime, Joe, Mr. Joe Monahan, is getting ready for his golf tournament coming up. It's tomorrow. And so, you know, if you've ever put anything on, you know, when it comes to an event or anything like that, I mean, you know, especially something like a golf tournament, what it takes. So really appreciate him making that effort to come around. We're here for the recap of the 2021 Keepers of the Peace National Softball and Flag Football Championships. I want to say what's up to Stu. What's up, Stu? And we got softball by Fat, like I mentioned before. Got Stu, yeah. Just got here, man. It's shoot, I think we've only been here about an hour and a half. So trying to plan this thing and working with Deanna and ultimately, you know, getting these videos together as a challenge, but we made it happen. So let's see here. Pacas Garcia, hopefully more football teams come out next time around. You're 100% right. I think they might after they see some of the what's going on here. Justin Michael, what's up? He said, I literally just got a call. Dude's at work. He's trying to tune in. Maybe he'll take a 22 and take a break. We got Thomas Eldridge joining us. What's going on, Thomas? Very happy those guys came down, man. Connecticut lawman. That was really cool. Got my partner Joe that came on, so we're going to get this show on the road because I know he's got his tournament he needs to tend to. And let's see. Stu says, thank you, too, for having us. The kid is still talking about the ride. That was cool to be able to take him out, man. That was really neat. That was neat that y'all kept it a surprise also. Let me bring my partner on real quick. What up, Joe?
What's up, buddy?
What's up, man?
I'm here.
I know. Dude, I'm telling you, I can only imagine. Thank you so much. I know we got to get going for you, man. I truly appreciate you making the time to get here and to be here for us. We got softball by Fat said just driving to Vegas. Are you going for fun? Or are you going for a softball tournament, man? Andreas is joining us. Andreas, always here. You know something's coming for you, Deanna. A little message that he always sends for you. Got Tyler Wilson, the Canadian Connection. Glad to have you guys down, man. I'm so happy that you guys are able to come down and spend your time with us. I know you're not going to be able to, or at least I don't think you're going to be able to go to Vegas. So for you and Allison to come down and spend that time with us meant a lot, brother. So, all right, Joe. Well, hey, we got a great recap coming now. Oh, and real quickly, I know people were asking about where I was at. So we are here in Cabo San Lucas. And it's pretty neat, man. Check this out real quick before we get started.
It's always a mystery where you're at, Trini.
Pretty neat environment.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty nice.
Yeah, this place you're staying at's pretty nice. I'll do a little traveling with Trini here soon, and that way you can check out this place. It's nice and a lot of room for a family, man. It's really cool to be able to bring people down, you know, and to be able to share the room with them. So where are we at, Audrey?
Esperanza.
It's about as much Spanish pronouncing as you'll get from me.
Hey, how many square foot is that patio you got outside your room there, man?
Well, that's where some of the families come in when they arrive tonight. This is where they're staying. So it's pretty good. Yeah. Softball Fats headed to 40s Worlds. That's right. I did hear about that. All right, man. Well, hey, let's get the show on the road with this recap. Joe, we got a lot of cool stuff. Ooh, Deanna, let me see if she sent me. No, she did. Let me make sure I got it. I'm looking for there it is. All right, Deanna. All right, well, let's get this show on the road, Joe. Thank you so much, brother. Like I said, hold on. Deanna's giving me the hold up. Wait a minute. Oh, I know what we're going to do. We're going to do our countdown. See you in a few. All right, here we are. Very happy to be here. Hell, I don't even know the date. September 23rd. We are here, 2021, coming to you live from Los Cabos. And I know my partner Joe's in the background. He's going to be, Deanna sent us an updated little whatever you call that thing, schedule or whatever. So, hey, just want to get this show on the road. Got a great recap. Got a lot of videos, man. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be really cool for you to be able to see all the videos, all the recaps. I will tell you this. It was a lot of work in a short amount of time. Towards the end, we had some difficulties with trying to put it all together. I mean, I think you'll be able to tell, when you think about all the video and editing and everything else, it's quite a challenge. But ultimately, I think we did a pretty good job. But yeah, man, hey, we'll get the show on the road. Just to let you know real quickly who I am. I am Trinidad. I am a United States Air Force veteran. I am a law enforcement veteran. I retired as a police officer, couple-time cancer survivor, franchise business owner of a business called Biotech with my wife, Audrey. Beautiful wife. And I am the nonprofit founder of an organization called Shields for Kids. We go out and we provide for kids in the community that are in need, and we put a lot of emphasis on doing it on our off-duty time and on our own dime. But you guys helped us in this tournament by raising some funds when it came to our raffle. And when it comes to softball, I'm the coach of our SA Law men's competitive softball team. I've got, it's pretty neat to be able to win a couple national titles, especially when you see the competition that you'll see in these videos coming up. Chevy Wright Sportsman of the Year, Pat Hill Inspiration Award winner, Texas Police Athletic Foundation, and PS.com Hall of Fame inductee. I'm putting in work, Joe. Second baseman. I'm a second baseman for Louisville Slugger. And I'm the 2019 Outstanding Police Officer of the Community Award winner. I'm going to bring my partner, Mr. Joe Monahan, on board right now. We'll bring him on. What's up, brother?
Hey man, Deanna, if you're listening, I need you to add something to Trini's banner there at the end, right behind not-for-profit founder. We need to put /world traveler because this guy is in a different location every time he's on this podcast.
Deanna is going to be joining us, just so you know, and she is ready. I'm going to give you a little sneak peek, Joe. Tell me what you see.
I saw it.
More time. All right, so we're going to bring Deanna back on here in just a second, but you're going to like it, Joe. I promise you. Hey, Mr. Joe Monahan, I want to introduce him. First and foremost, he's my friend. He's the coach of the Missouri Lawmen. He is the host and the coordinator of the show, the St. Louis Show Me Classic. He's the tournament director of that. He's the coach of the Louisville Slugger Masters Division. He's the East Conference Manager of the Year. And I believe he is a multi-home run derby champion. He doesn't like me to talk about that, but I will. Let's see. We got Stu. Trini equals a traveling man of mystery.
Yeah, international traveling man of mystery. That's Trini for sure.
Hey, Joe, I got some really exciting news real quickly. I was trying very hard, dude. I put a little word out today on the way over here and asking for subscribers. I need to get to 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, Trini Trinidad. I have something really special that I'm going to be rolling out, and has something to do with this hat and what we're going to be doing for our first responders. So it's really neat, man. I started with, I think today, 7:57, and I think I'm at 808, 806, something like that, man. God, let's keep that ball rolling, man. Once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm able to go live on YouTube. I'm able to do some really neat things. And kind of like with what we did there, Joe, with you and Shane with live streaming at the tournament. I'll be able to do something like that at some really neat events like the hospitals that we go to. And, we do like these hero drops, and you'll see a little version of that here, a quick clip of that later on in the program. So if you don't mind, check this out. You can go to my YouTube channel. I think we might have something that at least shows. There you go. Just search under Trini Trinidad. You'll hit that filter, which I think now if you just search me, it'll come up. You hit the channel there below. You'll see my vacation photo. And then you just hit that subscribe button, man, and the little bell to the right. And that's it. It really will help me a lot. I really am getting a big push to get 1,000 subscribers. So anyway, all right. So, hey, Joe, that's what we're doing here. I want to announce something really quickly, and that is we are able to get the fields for 2022 in Waxahachie, Texas. They normally don't give the schedule out until December, but, the great guys over there at the Waxahachie Sports Complex, that whole crew that's out there, man, they're just amazing. Those dudes were able to get it approved to give us the dates for next year. So September the 8th through the 10th, 2021, we're going to have our Keepers of the Peace National Softball Championships there in Waxahachie, Texas. Oh, hell, here we go.
Should be 22. I typed it wrong. 2022, not 21.
God damn it, Deanna.
I know. Dang it.
Where's Andy at? Andy will still get that. Hey, that's how much faith I got in that girl, and that's all right.
Hey, Trini, every time you show that YouTube, how to subscribe and everything, I get hungry because you show that Trinidad curry shrimp that pops up there every time when you search your name. It just makes me hungry. It looks so good. And another thing I notice is your subscribers have more than tripled since you made that, which is pretty big.
Pretty neat, isn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Or some attention to detail there. That's what I'm talking about.
That curry shrimp really drew my eye in there.
Well, thank you for noticing, man. I'll tell you what, I'm truly happy to be able to have that kind of growth. And I'm telling you, man, I'm just like I think what most of you will recognize, I only get excited about this stuff because I'm able to spread the word and do more great things for great people. That's what I want to do. So that's very cool, man. Thank you for noticing, though, Joe. So we've got and Deanna, will you help me out with the post here in just a second? I know Andy says, how many states have you been to? And I don't know. That's a good one. Audrey wants to buy a map and put it on the back wall and start pinning that stuff. So we'll see. That's a good one, though. All right, so let's see. All right, so hey, I think that's really neat to be able to have that tournament. We have 2022 potential gameplay. Oh, so we talked about this, Joe. One of the things that we wanted to do next year was try to get a minimum number of teams and to be able to create a format that would allow 2 different divisions. So here's what we've got. I think Deanna might have a little slide up here. Let's see. If 22 teams registered, there will be a gold with the silver division with drop-down brackets. Joe, does that sound right?
Yeah, I mean that sounds right. Basically, it would if we get enough teams, you're going to be able to split it up after pool play into an uppers and a lowers, and both uppers and lowers will also drop down into a single elimination drop-down bracket as well to guarantee those 5 games.
Yeah. So I'm excited about that. I think that's going to be neat to be able to bring some of these maybe gold teams, mid-major teams out and be able to say, hey, all right, got enough notice. We can plan for that next year. And ultimately, hey, let's push it. Let's get 22 early. And now we know that, hey, we're going to be able to have a shot at, hey, try some of the big boys out for a second. Then if it doesn't work out that well, then we're dropping down into our division, where we normally play. But I think it's neat when you're a team that pushes those limits and then find yourself in the majors going, holy shit, boys, this is what we can do. This is what we're capable of. And that's what you should be striving for. So, but anyway, 22 teams, that's what we're looking for. Man, I'd love to hear it on the message board if you guys are interested. I know we've had quite a few teams at this year's tournament guarantee me that they're going to be back next year. So I'm really excited about that. Let's see. We got all right. So, hey, we're going to get the show on the road. Got some cool videos. Joe, am I missing anything, Joe? You got anything to say? You good?
No, we're good. Let's get to them videos.
Right. Hey, let's go. We got the greet, eat, and drink video. If you guys don't know what that is, we had 2 different kind of gatherings. We had a greet, eat, and drink. That's exactly what took place there. And then we had a players party, which was actually a party. So, hey, well, let's just start with this video. Greet, eat, and drink at this year's Keepers of the Peace National Softball and Flag Football Championships. Dude, is that not some badass right there? Look at people ready. Look at those signs. I'm telling you, this town is freaking awesome. Tell you guys that it's truly an honor to have you guys trust us, to be able to come into from where y'all came in, to take your time off, the money it takes to come down here. I truly appreciate it, man. I can't tell you how much it weighs on our shoulders to put on a great event for you guys, an experience, not just softball. Hey, real quickly, you're going to support our organization, Shields for Kids, by participating in our raffle. We've got our raffle list here. We didn't have the room to put out, but they'll be on display tomorrow. So we got our raffle list here. We've got our shotgun that's already been cleared. If y'all don't know, this is a badass shotgun, America, and it is going to be available tomorrow. It's only 125 tickets sold, $25 each. That'll be drawn tomorrow. And then the shirts. Bart over here with his wife Stacy from Elite Sports USA got the shirts here in the back. Very limited sizes. They're badass. Thank you guys so much for what you do. And come on out here, Bart, and show them. Super, super happy about this. You want to let them know?
So we made this bat exclusively for this tournament. So if you look at it, you've seen the shirts already. So it's one of our Onyx bats. It says Keepers of the Peace. It's got training symbols on it. It's got police softball podcast. This is a really badass bat. Yeah, if you guys are swinging these tomorrow, you're going to have fun because they're hot. Woo! You will like it.
I want to tell you guys, thank you so much.
Hey, real quick, my name's Brad Golden. This is my establishment. I'll remind you what I told the guys last year. Welcome to Texas, where we support the blue at all times, all right? Thank you for what you do. You spouses, girlfriends, etc., kids, thank you for letting your parents go out and protect us and do their duties, and we appreciate you so much.
What do you think, Joe?
I think that was one hell of a video, man.
That sums it up, doesn't it?
What was that?
I said that sums it up, doesn't it?
That sums it up, man. I like how you had the Hayner picking out his shirt from the rack. That guy's got more dry fit shirts than probably the entire circuit put together. That guy, and he had to get. Of course, he got another one, you know. But no, the bat, the shirts, everything, the whole party, everything turned out great.
You know, I absolutely love that that we have the support that we do, especially in that town. People don't understand until they come in that how you know, you go other places. Like, for instance, we'll take your tournament. Your tournament has one of the best players' parties. I mean, that's a great environment, always fun. I could go there all the nights that we're there. And then when the team's in town, well, then, hey, we're going to see a Major League Baseball game. So you can't beat that. I love what this town offers because it's something different in that it's so first responder friendly. Everywhere you go, just like that man says, you know, everywhere you go, they truly do appreciate, you know, our service and all. So I'm hearing that it's kind of blurry. Yeah. Kind of blurry. What do you think? It is.
It's a little bit blurry, but we can still hear you clear as day. Also, you know, you're talking about how Waxahachie, there's support for the police and everything like that. I was searching Waxahachie on social media, and there was the Waxahachie football high school, local high school team, and the video from the game the weekend that we were in town. I watched the highlights of it. Well, the beginning of the highlight film, the team runs out on the field and they're carrying a flag, and the flag that they're carrying as they're running out on the field is a thin blue line flag. I thought that was pretty. Wow. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah. We ought to grab that up and somehow show that on the podcast one of these times. But I thought that was really cool.
Yep, love to be able to do that, Deanna. You don't mind, make that note for me. She probably has already done it.
You're clear now. You're back to clear.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Hey, I'll tell you what, Mark. It's it probably It looks like a fake background, but it is beautiful. Los Cabos. Very happy to be here. We got here about an hour and a half ago to the place, and I was like, let's find the internet. Let's set this thing up. So everybody else is in the pool, but I love you guys enough that I'm here on the balcony instead. Hey, I'll tell you what, I appreciate Mark chiming up. Jay, my boy Jay, saying that Tripp's swagging it at UTSA. He is. He's out there with the team, man. He's part of the football team. So I'm really excited to be able to, to go out and check out one of those games here soon, man. So I'll tell you what. So that was the Greet, Eat, and Drink. It was really cool. We were able to get teams registered, sell raffle tickets and all that. But I'll tell you, Joe, just like you're about to do for tomorrow's golf tournament, for your golf tournament, if you guys have never been to St. Louis for this golf tournament, I love the course. Same course, right?
Yeah, Missouri Bluffs. Yep.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Great course, great layout. It's on the river, on the bluffs. It's a nice setup.
If I wasn't here, I'd be there, and because it was really, really nice. And Joe does a bang up job out there, and he's got his golf tournament tomorrow. So I appreciate you being here again, Joe. So I'll tell you what we'll do is we're going to go into the reason I brought that up is because of the setup. You got the setup, the sponsors, everybody that puts in the time and effort to make this thing happen. And so what we did was we documented that for a bit. So let's check this video out. Just backed up the truck, no incidents, all the trees are still alive. Tell you what, I absolutely love these flags. I'm telling you, Waxahachie does it the right way. About to step on the Waxahachie Sports Complex turf for the first time. Check this out, man. How sweet is this? And we got Rufus, Ruben, and Eloy again. And I'll tell you what, you guys knocked it out of the park with this. Look at this thing, man.
Yeah, it looks nice. James picked out the color.
Yeah.
And it came out real nice.
I'll tell you what I love about this color is that, and I'm gonna have you're in my earphones just so you know, but this color, what I like is you're able to see the contrast between the balls we use with yellow versus that brown. And I'm really liking that, especially at nighttime. I think that's really gonna make a difference, being able to accentuate that color of the ball. So something special that they always do for us. Now we were wondering, how's that gonna work since they had grass last year? Well, check out what they did. You remember in the last video what Rufus and the guys did. Explain it, Rufus.
Well, we got a stencil. I talked to Justin Cooper, our vendor with the paint, Pioneer Athletics. And I told him what I wanted, and I sent him a picture, and he hooked us up, made us a stencil, and then that's removable turf paint that Pioneer Athletics uses.
Wow, that is awesome.
So
check this out.
Paint it on there, and we were able to take it off.
How cool is that? That is so cool, man. I love this town. I love this crew.
My name is Audrey Trinidad with Biotech's Crime and Trauma Scene Cleaners. I am extremely proud to be a premier sponsor here at the Keepers of the Peace National Softball and Flag Football Tournament. And it means so much to me to see these guys out here. And I know that you've seen so many teams from across the nation gather here, and they have a safe place to enjoy each other's company. And it means a lot to me because I know what these guys go through on a day-to-day basis. And with our line of work, we're like second responders. We provide crime and trauma scene cleaning, meaning that we provide services for homicides, suicides, unattended deaths, things that are hard for people to handle on a day-to-day basis. And so I want to support these guys and make sure that they know that we're here to help them as well. And we appreciate the service that they provide our community every single day.
All right, so we're AT&T. We're here with the FirstNet Group. It's a priority-based network for first responders. And we're here to help out as much as we can.
Hi, my name is Bart. I'm with Elite Sports. We're out of Southern California, and we're here this weekend for Trini's tournament. we made some special bats for Trini's Keeper of the Peace. We made a bat exclusively for him, and it came out really, really nice. Now we're here to support him. This is our second year here with him. And everybody here, law enforcement, I think they're some of the best people to work for as far as a vendor. They're so generous and so loving. It's awesome. It just makes it really nice to come to an event and deal with people like this, because they're just out of this world. So thank you very much for inviting us back again, and we look forward to next year.
Hello everybody, Deanna here with Shields for Kids. We are at the Keepers of the Peace National Softball and Flag Football Championships. We've got a booth set up here. We're selling a lot of tickets here for this raffle that we've got going on. So we've got a general raffle that has a lot of really cool stuff. And then we actually have a really cool raffle going on too for a Cerakoted shotgun that looks like the American flag. So excited to be here, you guys, and we're excited to see everyone that's here. So hope you guys have a great tournament.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yes, sir.
Without our sponsors, man, without Elite, with Elite, those guys is the furthest they go, or he said that they've gone traveling in their trailer from California. That's an extreme honor to be able to have Los and Ryan, Bart, James and Stacy, to be able to make that effort to come out here and to provide those shirts and those personalized shirts and bats, man. What an honor. I'll tell you, like I've told him on the phone, he does not know what they've done for me and my family by doing something as personalized as that. Now, it's just extremely honored, and I can't thank them enough, man. You talk about AT&T FirstNet. It's the only reason why we're able to get great commentary and be able to stream our live stream to families who can't attend. And how important is that, man? We heard about it last year, Joe. I know you did. And then, this year again, man, I think y'all had like 30 something people, tuning in to be able, and then we lost connection, not because of, AT&T FirstNet, but because of our system. We brought it back up, and then, man, everybody right back on in a heartbeat. That was super cool. And, of course we have, just when you talk about like Code 3, with Dan Potter, the kegs, to be able to provide some adult beverages, SE Designs with the shirts for flag football. I mean, he came out and said, hey man, it's your first flag football tournament. We're going to make this happen. Such a really neat thing. James, the crew out there at the Waxahachie Sports Complex and everything they did. Next year, again, all 6 fields will be turf. So that's going to be really neat, and yeah, man, it's just such a great feeling. And if I left anybody out, I don't mean to. I'll just say I'm overwhelmed by what these sponsors and supporters of who we are. It isn't about Keepers of the Peace or anything like that, man. It's about who we are and what we do. And
those sponsors like that's what helped make the event what it is, really. I mean, without them, I mean, we still got a tournament, we still got everyone showing up, but it's not the caliber of tournament without sponsors like that.
Absolutely. Yeah. We got Dan saying, how did a certain person get across the border? Must be talking about my Canadian connection. Had a lot of positive feedback on the wild card player. I'm really happy that guys were able to attend who weren't able to attend last year that wanted to. And I don't think it was overwhelming. I think it was a neat touch to the tournament, and I definitely will do it next year. So I'm really happy about that. This is a huge compliment, Joe. Look at this, man. Look at Dustin. St. Louis and San Antonio have been my favorite 2 tournaments since being in the circuit. Great hosts, great people, and great competition. Man, that means more than you realize, Dustin, to be able to have a compliment like that, come across. And I know it does for you, Joe, because you do wonder when you're going through all like you are right now with your golf tournament. I'm sure you wonder as it's going on, like the buildup. But then when you get there, you're able to provide for your charity, be able to provide for people. And a lot of people don't know what you do. And I brought it up before, but we'll highlight it again. And please get some video from your golf tournament. I'd like to be able to promote it in this upcoming year. But anyway, it just means a lot to be able to have those types of compliments.
I appreciate that, Dustin. Thanks a lot, man.
We'll get to some more comments here in just a second. But now we're going to get to the pool play. So, what do we have, Joe? We had our greet, eat, and drink. We had our setup, our sponsors video. And now we got into the pool play. So this is before opening ceremonies. Check out some of this pool play that took place as we have our special guest that just signed on. He's in the background, but we'll bring him out later. All right, so let's go with these this pool play before the opening ceremonies. Damn, that makes me wish I brought my bat, my glove, and my batting gloves with me.
You're treating Shane like me, man. You're treating Shane like me. You show when I swing and miss when I play golf, and then you show Shane ground out to third base.
Wait, what are you talking about when you swing and miss golf? What? Wait. What happened?
You guys always got that ready to fire up, don't you?
What happened just now? Let me see what just happened.
You guys always got that ready. You're treating Shane like me. That's not appropriate. Now Shane. Now I'm gonna have to console Shane tomorrow at the golf tournament.
Well, I'm just happy we caught that on video. That's all I know. Hey, well, I'll tell you what, we got a special guest in the background, and you know what I'm going to do real quickly? That's all I can do. It's all I can do. I can just give a little teaser. Just a little teaser right there, right? He told me he likes to tease. So, all right, I'll let him hear it one more time. That's it. All right, so we got a special guest in the background. Dustin, I want to tell you, thank you very much for that. I do appreciate that. Let's see. Trini, we need Martin back, though. Glad to rent him out, but it's time for him to come back home. I understand. I'll tell you what. I absolutely love that dude's personality. You know, when you start talking about, having people with the right mentality, not just talent, it makes a difference. We talked about that one time before, and it's more important to me to have the right personality. And then, hey, the talent's a bonus, of course. We want to be competitive, but he absolutely has the right mentality when it comes to who we are. But I know you guys need him back. I get it. I'm happy to have him as a guest, though. It was pretty cool. And they're getting married soon. That's going to be neat. Yeah, I'll tell you what, we've got, let's see. So, Joe, you know, like I know when I talk about being able to have an event, I will never have an event that I don't honor, you know, our flag of our country, and of course, the great state of Texas. But I mean, most importantly, we're talking about our country. So we have our opening ceremonies, and I think it's pretty neat. I think to to have something like this, you know, it's especially important to me, but I think it drives home the point of why we're there, and that's that camaraderie, and that flag binds us, just like the thin blue flag. So check this out. I am Trini Trinidad, the coordinator of this event, this Keepers of the Peace National Softball and Flag Football Championships. If you guys know me and you've ever talked to me and as far as an event planning type thing, I will not have an event that does not include the presentations of the colors of our great country. You know, of course, this is a special weekend, you know, the 20th anniversary of 9/11. And I want to stress that it's not the anniversary of that incident to me as much as it's the celebration of the heroism and the sacrifice that first responders made, not only on that day, but throughout that whole situation. We've got some very special shirts that we're giving out to the winners only. We're not selling them. Really cool on the back if you haven't seen them. When you get a chance, go check them out over there. You can order them from Dan McIntyre, Dynamac. And we got a little QR code over there for him. Our honor guard today is extra special because it's Lieutenant Stephen Sanders will be with us from the Waxahachie Police Department. 11 years on Waxahachie PD, and the U.S. Army 5 years. We got Sergeant Pete Borjas, Waxahachie PD, 13 years. United States Marine Corps for 9 years. And Detective Dustin Cook from the Waxahachie Police Department, 5 years. United States Marine Corps, 5 years. Now that's badass. I really like that a lot, man. It's cool. It means a lot to me. So especially on this weekend of 9/11, you know, people say it like you always remember where you were, and absolutely do. It's true. So I'll just say that it was special to be able to host it on that weekend. And next year I intend to have something even more impactful when it comes to that special weekend. So if you don't know already, Deanna, if you don't mind, it's probably not in the order of things, but if you don't know, next year we've got it reserved, Waxahachie Sports Complex reserved. We're going to be, we've been given the approval already. So it's going to be, what's the date, Deanna? It's not 2021. It is going to be 2022. It's September the 8th through the 10th. We got it next year. It's going to be awesome. Make sure you make it out. I will say that Wayne didn't know that your golf abilities were that bad, but now he does. And I will say, I'm curious if our special guest, look, we're gonna give you a little tease. Curious if that dude can golf. I'm pretty sure he can. And what I will say is that I want you to know that those shirts are very special. And you probably aren't going to be able to watch that video again, obviously right now, but go to Dynamac. Go to Dynamac. The link's in the description. You can get that shirt in white or black. It's a really special shirt. I know when I see shirts like that, it means a lot to me. And so they're very special. Support Dan, member of our circuit, of course. Always a big supporter of both Joe and my tournament. And he's selling these shirts, man. Go there, support him. I promise you, when you get it, you won't be disappointed. Joe, we have the second part of the opening ceremonies video. There's something very special from our premier sponsor, Biotex. I thought it was unique. I've never seen it at a tournament before.
I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, so we're going to show that here right now. Chief Goolsby authorized everything to come out, and he wanted to come out and say a few words along with the Waxahachie Mayor, Mr. Doug Barnes. So let's bring these guys out here.
I really do hope that you have a wonderful time here in Waxahachie while you're here. It's really our pleasure to host these games. God bless you during your time here in Waxahachie. Thank you.
I love this town.
In Waxahachie, we don't defund police. Folks, we support police.
Hey, my partner Joe wants to say a few words.
Real quick, I want to thank everyone for supporting Trini. He does a hell of a job. He busts his ass for this circuit all the time. All his time and money he puts in for his events and for the podcast. He deserves, all you guys being here, and I appreciate you guys coming out.
I can tell you, if you've ever put on an event and you see what's going on around you, you've got to know the work and sacrifice being put in behind the scenes. I want to recognize some of these people. First and foremost is Deanna. If y'all don't know, Deanna works our office at Shields for Kids, but that's my right-hand woman. She is awesome. She does so much. And she genuinely cares about you guys. I got my buddy Moses Tovar way in the back because he doesn't want to be recognized either. His famous words are, you go, I go. Doesn't matter what I say, you go, I go. And it's a very special. And then also my best friend Chad. He's done so much to get that Shields for Kids truck ready, and he put on that little ice chest that you see rolling around with the remote. Thank you, Chad, very much. And my family. I've got Trip, my little girl Aviana, and then my wife. Audrey, would you come on up? You can whistle. It's all right. I get it. Shit.
I want to thank you all for being here. To trust my husband to have a tournament and know the kind of tournament he will provide for you, it means a lot because I see what goes on behind closed doors. So it's easy for me to go to our Biotech's office in Houston, Dallas, Austin, Fort Worth, San Antonio and say, hey guys, we are ready to have another tournament. You want to make this one special? And of course they do. What can we do to support them? So this year we wanted to give you guys something really, really special. And if you guys can come out here, we can start that bat and football drawing. You truly do go above and beyond every time. I want to tell you thank you and present you from me and the children. Come here, son, with the award. Hold it up, son. It's called Above and Beyond Award, presented to Trini Trinidad in recognition and appreciation for your many hours of effort and selfless contribution toward the success of Keepers of the Peace. Thank you, honey.
That's pretty cool, man. I did not expect that.
That was awesome. That thing weighed, I can't believe Tripp was able to hold that thing for that long. That thing weighed about 150 pounds.
Dude,
that thing was heavy.
They surprised me, and what really bites is that she has to lie to me to do it. And every time she surprises me, she has to continue to lie. And then I'm like, damn, I thought I knew you. And then here you are doing this kind of thing, this woman. Oh, by the way, look at this. Oh, yeah.
What's up, Audrey?
You can whistle again, boys. That's all right. Yeah, she's a hottie. So tell you what we're going to do is we are going into – all right, so got done with that. Again, if you wouldn't mind, help me out. Subscribers, yeah. So, man, I got subscribers. I have a YouTube channel. I need 1,000 subscribers. Today, I made some serious ground. I think I started at like 740 something, and now I'm at like 810 or something like that. If I can get to 1,000 subscribers, I promise you, I can help a ton of people. And I got something really special coming out. As soon as I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm ready to make that happen. So if you don't mind, go to Trini Trinidad on YouTube, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I really would appreciate it, man. Actually, you're helping me to be able to have more value in my lifetime and to help kind of, I don't know, cement my legacy when it comes to providing for people. So I would really would appreciate your help. All right. So Joe, Great opening ceremonies. I loved it all. And now we're about to get into the bracket play. So Sal made a comment. He said, hey, man, this is the best tourney in the circuit. Talent this year was at a different level. What you're about to see is the bracket play. And I think you're going to really enjoy this one. Let's get to the action. Does that get you hyped up or what, Joe?
That gets you hyped up, man. That's whoever puts them together. I'm sure that's Deanna busting her ass there. You might have a little something to do with it too. They did a good job.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if I should go hit a heavy bag or go take batting practice. I'm not sure yet. I'll tell you what, we got our special guest in the background. Yeah, he likes to tease. All right, so hey, but I'll tell you what, in the last opening ceremony, I will be remiss if I don't bring this girl on. She helps me out a ton, and she's been with me for a long time. She is my right-hand woman, like I said on the video. Deanna. What's up, Deanna?
Hello. How's everyone doing?
She would not, Joe, get in front of the crowd. She'd stand off to the side, no different than Moses or Chad. But I wanted to be able to at least recognize her because it does take a lot of stress to not only work for me because I have certain results-oriented type of behavior, and she's able to handle it. Wasn't that good? To be able to say results-oriented type of behavior.
You're not wrong. It is that.
So I would just say she does a great job. And I don't know. I mean, I think there's somebody or something that's lurking around that's going to be pretty neat at the end of this broadcast. I'll tell you what, do not leave. Wait till the end. I promise you, if you leave before the end of the broadcast, you're going to miss out. I can guarantee you that. Look at Joe. Joe is freaking losing it. He's losing to say something the first time that we brought up Deanna on the screen. So hold off, Joe. Hold off. All right, Deanna, thank you so much for what you do, not only for me, but when you do what you do for Shields for Kids, when you do what you do for my family, and ultimately it translates into what these officers experience at this tournament. We truly appreciate you, and I'm very happy to have you. Thank you very much for that.
Yeah.
Oh, and it was Deanna's birthday yesterday, by the way.
It was, yeah.
So happy birthday.
You just turned, was it 25?
27, but
27?
close.
I thought I was close.
Nice. That's how you should do it.
I think you told me this.
Guess under.
You told me in Waxahachie. I for some reason couldn't remember. Sorry.
Deanna, thank you so much for what you do.
Yep.
We'll see you in a second. All right. So, hey, Joe. So we got that bracket play 1. But I'll tell you what, this was the Keepers of the Peace National Softball and Flag Football Championships. We tried it for the first year. I had 7 teams 3 weeks out. Unfortunately, they had to drop, here and there. But ultimately, we ended up with some good competition, and I think it's pretty neat. We're going to highlight them right now.
Hey, I'll tell you guys, this is the Keepers of the Peace National Flag Football Championships, and I'm very, very happy to announce that we've got our champions here, the SAPD Young Guns. So we want to give them a... But man, I just want to thank you again for coming out. So, hey, Justin, I appreciate you putting it all together. I know that it was it's a challenge trying to get everybody together, but man, it's awesome to see your guys' support, and I love these uniforms, man. I love them. So these are awesome. I'm very proud to have my own.
What do you got me here by myself now, Trini? What's going on,
Yeah,
man?
you know. I'll tell you what, the hell with that. Do you know how much Bengay and Wraps and freaking Arasti massagers and everybody else that would need to be out there? If Missouri Lawman and SA Law. Hey, we got our special guest. He's a teaser. If the Minnesota Lawmen were out there, do you realize how long we would take to be able to play freaking flag football with each other?
I don't think we can make it through a tournament. I'm just saying.
I don't think so either, dude. It'd be a 3-day tournament for like a round robin or something. I mean, that's nuts, dude. Those guys are making some serious moves. I do remember those days, but they're not here now. So it was really cool to be able to have that, though. These guys enjoyed it. They don't normally, I don't believe, have this type of environment. So it was really cool to be able to have those guys out there. You know, we had teams that, like I said, man, you know, they in the end, they ended up having a hard time. It was short notice, but, you know, we'll see how it goes next year. I will just say this. I was happy to be able to provide an opportunity for them to come together and to see the camaraderie that we have in police softball, and for that to translate into police flag football. Or actually, it was military, fire, and police. So that was pretty cool. Let's see. So, hey, we got our special guest again. He's in the background. We're going into bracket play 2. And what's cool about this, we're going to show a little action, but we also had a raffle that benefited Shields for Kids. For those that have been to the tournament before, they understand the importance and the impact that Shields for Kids have. And, you know, I think it was pretty neat also to promote or to have a raffle for a shotgun, special shotgun. And somebody close to Texas won that one. So we'll roll this one right here. Bracket play 2.
With the raffle. So if you have tickets, just tune in. If not, we're going to have everything written down so you can check after your games or everything. First prize we're raffling off is a light pink portable charger. And the winner is Rains from United KC. For the American flag shotgun. Woo! So we're bringing up somebody that's going to pull that's not one of us. Okay, we've got the winner. It's coming over here. The winner is Kyle Borden from Oklahoma. Woo! Kyle from Oklahoma. So that's all the raffles we got, you guys. Thank y'all so much for all your support of Shields for Kids and the Keepers of the Peace tournament. We're super grateful that you guys are here, and we hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Woo!
Out here with Great Lakes, it feels amazing to be with a bunch of boys just playing the game of softball, playing a kids sport out here, just having fun. Looking to go into tomorrow 3-0, 4-0.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Renee from the Texas Fugitives. We're out here having a good time in Waxahachie. Last night's players' party was awesome. Meet and greet. Food was great. Trini, appreciate it. Hey, we're having a great time.
What's up, guys? Colby Martinez, playing for Team Oakland out of Oakland, California. Yeah, man, we're out here to ball today and have some fun and enjoy the sun and enjoy Waxahachie and, you know, all its comfort and all its hospitality.
My name's Stuart Donaldson, playing for Oakland Police Department. Goal is to win a few games, have some fun, not be at work.
Jay Garcia, I play with SA Law. I'm their best player on the team. If I don't play, usually they don't get in the tournament. So I made my way out here. SA Law means the world to me and my brothers, but more than that, it's law enforcement. All the brothers out here mean the world to me, so that's the reason I play this circuit. So appreciate everybody being out here. Thank you, Trini, for putting it on. Police softball for allowing us to play out here. And like I said, once again, I'm pretty much the best player in the circuit. I'll see you guys later.
We're Detroit Police, flew in yesterday down here to Waxahachie, and it's great to be down here, man. It's a well-run tournament, and the weather's a little hot, but I'm sure it's nice in the winter.
Dude, what do I say? So we've got, first off, we got Stu's stash. That thing is freaking
money.
So we got Stu's stash. We got Jesse Salazar from Biotech's Dallas Fort Worth, who I want to credit for the drone shots. Thank you so much for that. What else do we have? We got.
Here's what else we got. You got Jay Garcia, one of the funniest guys in the circuit. I love that.
Dude, I'm telling you,
that dude. He got me cracking up, man. He had me cracking up out there. And then that was a great interview he did. That was good.
It's so cool to be able to have him lighten the mood, especially when we were in St. Louis getting our asses handed to us.
No, he's always funnier than shit. Another thing I noticed on there was one of my guys, Scott Sizer. Looked like Chick-fil-A showed. That was when Chick-fil-A showed up and they were handing out sandwiches. And Scott took 3 sandwiches.
Oh my God.
He took 3 sandwiches. What the hell was that? It's 1 per person. He takes 3. I don't understand what's going on. I'm gonna have to talk to him tomorrow.
He was probably trying to help the homeless somewhere around there, and he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna take a couple, and then when I drive away, I'll give them to him."
If I know Scotty, he's like, "Well, I got breakfast for tomorrow. Put those right in his bag."
I'll tell you what, Deanna's family, man, Joyce and Kim were out there busting their butts. This is all volunteer work. And they volunteer because of, of course, their daughter is involved in our organization with Shields for Kids, but they truly care about us. And so I want to give a big shout out to them. And that was a lot of hustle on their part. So thank you very much for that. And, and did you notice that bat that Great Lakes was partaking in, the pouring of that bat? That was a tequila bat. So that was pretty neat, man. That was pretty neat to be able to have that for them. And anyway, you're going to hear about Great Lakes later on in the show. But hey, so what we got next is after that we had the players' party. We'll roll it real quick. It's at Big Al's Down the Hatch. Check this out. Ooh, and it had karaoke, by the way.
I did.
Hi, y'all. It's Big Al from Big Al's Down the Hatch here in Waxahachie, Texas. And Trinity has been so gracious to come here and visit us, bringing Keepers of the Peace here for the 2nd year in a row, actually. And we're very excited to have everyone here. It's a beautiful event. Everybody's doing karaoke, having a great time. And if you're watching this, that means you're probably not here. So shame on you. Hope to see you next year. We'll do the same thing, all right? See y'all later. Thank you. Love you very much.
Let's go, Joe! I'm Trini, my hero!
I was born for the war, I was born for the battle. Let the cannons ring and the thunder rattle.
That's a party. Mark, Karina, getting married this weekend. I want to thank you guys for coming out and sharing your time with us so close to your marriage. We got Jamie from Big Al's Down the Hatch, who was awesome. She was the host. She's the head woman in charge there at Big Al's, and I want to thank her. She was the one who had that jersey framed last year, and she was a great host for us. And so it was great, man. That was a great party. It was cool. And then we had the winners of the karaoke contest, the Keepers of the Peace karaoke contest. Check this out. So this is on Keepers of the Peace, Big Al's Down the Hatch karaoke winner that we provided that tournament, and there we go. We're it's pretty.
I'll tell you what, Oklahoma just won just about everything when it comes to the raffle prizes and karaoke and everything else. I think they got the gun, they got the glass mic, and they got several other raffle prizes. They took home quite a bit.
Yeah, it was really, really neat. I was really happy with that. It was a cool party. Very happy that everybody came out. So here's something I'll tell you, because I know we're pushing time, and we got my special guest. Look at this. Oh, and another special guest. So what we're going to do is we're going to push this. We're going to go to this live broadcast video. Now, here's what I'll tell you. We had a lot of work that went into this, and unfortunately, on the second part of this, the microphones didn't work so well. But I will tell you this. You tune in to the broadcast on Trinidad, and I promise you're going to enjoy what you see. Invest the time. Get some popcorn, get a drink, sit down, put the Bengay on, whatever. I keep referring to Bengay because I'm 52 and Bengay was the thing. So check this out. Live broadcast. This is one of my favorite parts of this whole broadcast. Check this out.
Yeah, that's the whole thing about this, man, is being able to get people back home, get families to be able to not only watch a live stream, but also be able to get some commentary on it, man. I think it's really special, and people enjoyed it last year.
With Trini setting up the camera to our right, Joe's head looks smaller. Because if it was set up to the left, it would be huge. You'd think there was two moons out here in Texas. Sounds like a country song, right?
Whichever, man. As long as
we'll be calling games. Of course, not the next game because we're playing Missouri Lawman and San Antonio Lawman will be playing here at the Biotech San Antonio field.
They had a tickle fight going on over there at third base. You see that?
I did.
I don't know.
I did.
I'm not sure who won, the pitcher or the center fielder.
It was consensual.
That's well struck, but the wind might keep it in here, and it might not. It's out. That guy hit the shit out of him.
Yeah. The guy's got a waist the size, about a 28 waist and a 49-inch chest. Ain't the boy green?
That's a big boy. We got a Willie McGee fan.
Yeah, turn it out a little bit further.
Willie McGee.
Right about there. That way you get this.
51 on his jersey, number 1 in your hearts, boys and girls. We got one out, top of the fourth.
Got another big bat coming up. Detroit lineup's got a lot of big bats. These boys are big fellas.
To Sergeant Borjas from the Waxahachie Police Department, part of our honor guard here at the opening ceremony yesterday here in Waxahachie. Daughter works at the Chick-fil-A here in Waxahachie, and Chick-fil-A has came out and donated a bunch of Chick-fil-A breakfast and lunch items here.
I don't know if you guys can see this, but nice buttered biscuit.
They make great buttered biscuits.
They faked me out. I thought it was going to be a chicken biscuit. But got me a buttered biscuit.
It was a buttered biscuit.
I'm telling you, man, you have to listen to the broadcast, because this is where I'm telling you, look, it's just me, Indiana, and that's it, man. I mean, we're not a big ESPN production crew. We do everything we can in 2 weeks' time. From the time we get back, unload the trailer. I mean, everything else, along with my personal life, business and all, it's extremely difficult. So all I will say is that everything from that point on doesn't do it justice. You got to be able to listen to the broadcast. You're going to have a great time. These dudes, Joe, Shane, y'all are badass. I did not expect to be, not helping you guys. Like I thought I thought I would be in.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that, man. There's nothing wrong with being in the championship.
In there a little bit, and so anyway, I thought it was really neat. You guys do a great job. Y'all are super entertaining. So thank you for sitting there that whole time and doing what you do.
Thanks for letting us do it.
Yeah, man. Hey, well, I'll tell you what, we're getting on to the championship games, and so that's the time to bring on our special guest. Here we go. This is, let's see here. There he is, my boy.
What's up, Bobby?
Lambert. You know he's a legend, even though he doesn't want me to say that, even though he doesn't want me to harp on anything. I get it. But I will tell you that, you know what, man? Here we are amongst our brothers and sisters within our first responder community. And one person told me this, Bobby, when I was going through what I was going through. He was like, hey, look, dude, you've been your brother's keeper for so long. It's time to let your brothers keep you. Let us celebrate you. You know what I mean? Bobby Lambert, law enforcement for 24 years. He's with the Farmington Police Department. 2017 PS.com Hall of Fame inductee. 2017 National Police Softball Hall of Fame inductee. And the PS.com All-Decade Team. And I'll tell you what, I know Bobby when it comes to when I've talked to him, like, you know, we're all policemen. We can read people. So I read this dude and I'm like, all right, I like this guy, man. He's down to earth. He's confident. You know, he can do what he needs to do, but he doesn't have some huge ego that has to take charge of, you know, his personality. And so I knew that's how I knew him. This last weekend, because I got to see more than probably normal, this dude freaking is a beast. He's a beast. And I have no problem with saying that, man. Bobby, congratulations to you and to your commitment to the game, because you can't do what you do without that work. Same thing with Joe. Joe is, I mean, I've seen him improve just in the last couple of years. He's done something. He won't tell me, but he doesn't want me to overtake the program. You know, he wants to be able to be the talent. I mean, I'm the talent when it comes to the broadcast, but he's the talent on the field. He doesn't want me to.
Trini's a pretty face of the broadcast here.
So that is what it is. Bobby, thank you very much. Who's your special guest, man?
This is my son, Anthony.
Anthony, what's going
up,
on?
Anthony?
Nope. He wanted to say hi and come on board, so I said, heck yeah.
Awesome.
No, it's about family, right? So.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Hey, Anthony, tell me something. Tell me something, man. What about your dad? Tell me something about your dad.
Amazing.
Awesome.
What?
Yeah. What makes him amazing?
What?
What makes him amazing?
Yeah.
To you, for you, what makes your dad amazing?
He's never been asked that question.
That's cool. We got time. We got time.
He plays with me. Play football.
Awesome.
And he coaches me.
Coaches, what sport?
Baseball.
Baseball, nice.
Yeah.
You know what I like about that is, believe it or not, sometimes we can get too busy as parents and not spend enough time with our children. And so I think it's really neat that you recognize that about your father. He does take that time away from what he's doing to be able to spend that time with you. And it's not something you can take for granted. So that was a great answer. Great answer. Well, I'll tell you what, Bobby. What's that, buddy?
But I just don't like when he goes to work.
You know what? 100% get that. And you know what? That's what I think is really, and this isn't like a promotional deal. Anyone that knows me knows that that's not what this is. But that's exactly why I want to get to 1,000 subscribers, to be able to send a message to people, to get them to see what it is that happens, that kind of humanizes the badge. Like that people understand that, you know, we can understand movements, we can understand ways of thinking, but we're still here and we're still willing to sacrifice our lives with our wives or our children or our families to be able to go out and do what we do, and that is be a keeper of the peace. So I think that's a great answer. Awesome, man. Awesome job, Bobby. Well, I'll tell you what, man. Thank you for being here. We're about to go into the championship games. You were a part of it. And so we're going to.
Both of you guys were a part of it.
Well, we're going to go into this video presentation. We're going to bring you back, Bobby. Cool?
All right.
All right, let's do it.
We're at the top of the 7th championship game of the Keepers of the Peace Police Softball Championship here in Waxahachie, Texas.
I think we're at 5-4 on the home runs. San Antonio with 5.
Meaning Minnesota has 2 more to get.
That little fella hits the ball.
It's funny you saying little fella, Shane.
It is what it is. They say Sucre's a vegetarian. I don't believe it. He was looking out the left field, and you could see the glow of the W from Whataburger. That's what he was looking at.
Top 7. Oh, just out of the reach of the second baseman.
Hell of a dive, though. Hell of an attempt.
For a long time.
JB, that is correct. Minnesota's plus 11, top 7. Oh, just out of the reach of the second baseman.
Minnesota Lawmen win the 2021 Keepers of the Peace Police National Softball Championship here in Waxahachie, Texas, here on September 11th. Their only loss of the day coming to San Antonio Lawmen in the first championship game, which was forced DF. I'm not sure on the run production of the Minnesota Lawmen today, but they scored some runs.
They scored some runs. They did.
26 in their first game. We saw them score 22 or so in the first championship game. They just scored 28.
They scored 26 in the first game of the day against us.
It's wild. We're not being invaded. Those are not helicopters. Those are tractors from the Waxahachie Sports Complex. Guys and gals that tend to our needs out here. They've done an awesome job, second year in a row. I would think we make our way back out here. On the screen, you guys see our second place finishers, battlers, Trini Trinidad's SA Law. Awesome tournament.
Hey, we'll hand out our mugs and our shirts afterwards. So I just want to thank you guys so much again, okay? We truly appreciate it. Hope you guys will come back.
Thank you.
That's Jay, and that's who we were talking about earlier.
Jay's a clown, man.
Yeah, he is. Hey, Bobby, I'll tell you what, man. You guys freaking super impressive. I mean, I'm telling you, it was, I will say that Great Lakes was the talk of the town. You know, you guys were always on the radar. But, man, in this tournament with that type of competition, you guys really came through, man. Really cool.
Yeah, we're pretty happy. It has been a little bit of a ride with, we've always been up there, but we just didn't quite have that thing to get us over the top. And I think our young guys, a lot of them are coming to their own. They're getting confidence. And then that last tournament in Texas was that's exactly what we needed. They have that confidence that, we can win big games against top competition. So I'm looking forward to 2 weeks.
Well, that's what I like about this tournament is that I had, and I'm curious, I mean, this is live, this isn't taped. So for me, it was a gamble to be able to put something on like this so close to the World Series. But I thought, when I talked to Joe, I was like, look, man, this is my gamble. I know people are going to spend the money to go to Vegas, but at the same time, like, dude, if we can put the word out early enough, like we did for next year, it's already solidified in the books. What a great warm up. And if you want to find out where you're at, this is a great test right before Vegas, and especially if we can get 22 teams. If we can get 22 teams, we'll have an upper and lower division. Depends on how it plays out. But, you get an opportunity to be able to tell your guys, hey, look, because that's what it did for us. Going against you guys in Great Lakes, huge confidence builder because, hey, man, we have a difficult time getting together as a team to be able to play. And for us to be able to bring it together and to give you guys even competition, or Great Lakes to even give you guys competition, we're confident in ourselves, but, we don't play enough all year long. This gives us some sort of a gauge. I thought that was pretty cool.
Absolutely. And that's been our formula forever is that, we don't get a lot of ball in. When I first started in 2000, we'd play in Jacksonville, and that tournament was awesome. It was like in April. And so our season, the Lawman season, would be extended for a long time. But, 6, 7, 8 years afterwards, the Jacksonville tournament dropped off and finances became tough, getting sponsors. Everybody knows that deal. And we kind of dwindled down from 4 tournaments that we traveled to 3. So our season was shortened. And so that we had to really focus on prioritizing that World Series when it was created in 2005. So everything's built up to that. So I agree with you 100% that having your tournament at the end of the season right before World Series is something that everybody should be driven to attend and because not only is it a great tournament, but your ultimate goal is to win the World Series. So yeah.
It was nice to see you guys finally come out on top, man. I've seen you guys in the recent past finish second so many times, third, and finally see you guys pull this one out. Sorry, Trini, but it was good to see them finally win one.
I get it. Hey, there's no problem with that. Like I said, man, if you're not pushing your team to be able to, see what you've got and compete against these upper level teams. I mean, it's cool to be able to be in this, but it's like kind of recreational stuff. Like I'm in it to be able to push our team. Like, let's see what we got, even if we show up like we did in St. Louis. I hurt, but we're shorthanded. Didn't matter. We're going to show up. Let's see what we got. Turn around, Waxahachie, badass. So I'll tell you what, Bobby, what I'm going to do is we're going to show Deanna. Will you help me out with this? Because this is that part of the program where 2 weeks didn't give us enough time with everything you've seen to this point. This is the part that kind of lagged a little bit. So Deanna, if you don't mind, I think I don't know if we're going to show photos or we're going to show videos. Which one are we going to do? I'm going to bring you on. Okay, Deanna? All right, Deanna, what are we going to do now?
So we've got a couple different things. I've got photos of the MVP and Gold Glove winners for both teams. Yes. Then I have a short little clip of Minnesota Lawmen getting their trophy.
Benji. So Benji, I told Bobby, I said, hey, man, can we get Benji on here? Do you want to be on here? Benji being so here's what I'm going to say. Full transparency. Benji is not the most approachable person. If you don't know him, I didn't know Benji, and I told Joe this. I mean, he'll tell you, there's no BS in this. I was like, dude, I go up to that dude. Like last year, I really made the most effort I've ever made, I think, with anybody in this circuit. Hey, Benji, oh man, how's it? I was like, maybe. And I was like, damn, man, this dude, he's got the haircut. I get it. He's tough. He's a big dude, but man, I'm trying to crack that shell, you know? Hey, this year, I don't know if you all saw that in that video, right? With the, did we already show it? Yeah, we showed the video. Dude, I am so happy that Benji accepted me into his realm of being. Man, the dude kissed me when we shook hands. That was huge for me. Seriously, that was huge because that's a big compliment for me. And I think that we can all be type A personalities and do what we need to do on the job. But at the same time, we should be able to be vulnerable with each other. And I felt like that was a way of showing that, hey, man, you're in. I'm cool with you. You've shown me enough to make me feel comfortable enough with you. That was a huge thing for me, Bobby. So, Benji, if you're watching, I do appreciate that, man. I didn't take it lightly, just so you know. That's very cool.
Yeah, he has got the biggest heart. But I know what you're saying. But he's got the biggest heart. God, the guys. He's one of the all-time greats for us.
If you don't know him, though, he could come across that way.
Oh, absolutely. But it's not. Yeah.
Hey, but I'm in now, so
we're in.
Let's show this video of Benji accepting the championship award.
Said, we wanted to do something a little bit different. So what we did was we went ahead and we got the light up. You all got them. You all saw them. The Keepers of the Peace National Softball Championships. I think it's going to be pretty neat to be sitting somewhere for you guys.
Pretty cool. I like it. And let's see what we got as far as the photo. We got our MVPs and we got our Gold Glove. Let's see who won that. Bobby?
So it's an interesting story. Jared Powell works at Mendota Heights, which is a small first-ring suburb of St. Paul. And that was where I put 20 years in. I put my first 20 years in law enforcement. He works at the same department. So I didn't know him. Actually, Adam Keeler, our center fielder's wife, Rachel, was the one that got wind of him. And he's been a diamond in the rough. The kid, he's Mighty Mouse. I coined his nickname Boss Baby, and all the guys in San Antonio were eating that up. He just raked. He came out. That was his coming out party for in Texas this year. So
he played well, man.
Yeah, he was unbelievable.
He played really well.
Everybody, Bobby, if we had had the time, 2 weeks is a difficult time for just our little short staff. I mean, people might see this production and think there's something, bigger going on, but it's not. It takes a lot of personal time, and we just couldn't get to that point because everyone's like, Boss, baby, Boss. All the video and everyone was like, God, I was so upset that we missed that, but we couldn't make it happen. So
how old is Jared?
He's like 20 something. I mean, he's by far.
He looks young. He looks really young.
Oh God, yeah, he's so young. Yeah.
So we'll go into the Gold Glove. Let's see what we got for the Gold Glove, Deanna.
I don't know who that guy is. I tell you, so it's a funny story that I said to our lawman guys. I've always, when I got on the circuit in 2000, what I loved about our police softball circuit was when you play New York, you're playing New York versus Minnesota or Michigan versus Texas. I love that rivalry, that state rivalry. So part of me, it hurt when we went to emerging. So for me, I was like, we're gonna merge with them and grab something. Oh, come on! But then,
then you saw Whaley, and you're like,
you
all
see
right.
Whaley perform, and the guy was like, okay, that's okay. So,
I can deal with this.
It took Pup to change my mind. So he's a special guy, special player. And,
Puff's a stud, man.
I'll tell you what he
Oh,
shared
yeah.
with me was that he follows the podcast. He also follows my other videos, and I thought it was really special that I heard multiple times throughout this tournament that they are. That's what I'm talking about, Joe. Ain't nobody breaking into Monahan's house. All I know. But I'll tell you what, Anthony, right? Anthony,
yeah.
Hey, Anthony. Yeah, I'll tell you what, for our team, I mean, I thought it was really cool to be able to have, our team to be able to rise up to the occasion. We don't get together very often. And so I would like to be able to recognize our MVP, which was Stephen and Stephen, man, unbelievable improvement when it comes to his home run hitting, because Stephen isn't that guy. Stephen's about, hey, I'll do what I need to do for the team. I'm not about the home runs, but we've kind of gotten into a point where a lot of base hitters, and then he stepped up and he's really put in the work. And man, that dude was lights out when it comes to home runs, man. He came through when he needed to with the home run, but also came through with the base hits, and then of course his defense. So congratulations, Stephen. His pops has been a staple in the civilian softball world. Stephen came up in that and ultimately was able to get into a law enforcement position. And it was really cool to be able to have him here with our team. So congratulations, Stephen, on that MVP award. And then we got our Gold Glove winner. We got Sal Hernandez. He's our Cali representative. He finally switched from In and Out to Whataburger, so that's cool. Finally made that switch. But Sal was, man, part of our SWAT team on San Antonio, competition team, tack fit dude, and wasn't supposed to play this tournament as much, but came out, thought he'd be in a support role, ended up being a starter, and just was badass for us. So that was really cool, man. Congratulations to Stephen and Sal. And our team was, it was really cool to be able to, like I told Benji, it truly was an honor to play the Great Lakes guys, towards the end, and ultimately Minnesota. Because whenever I see you guys, not only a great team off the field, but if our team can win against you guys, it just, man, it gives us a lot of confidence. And so it was a great compliment to you guys. It was neat to be able to at least force the if game. Tell you what, it was really cool to be able to do that. So
it was awesome because two things. Number one, about your award winners, well deserved. The first one, he batted like third hole, fourth hole.
Stephen was, yeah.
Killing it. But I want to give a shout out to Sal, your second baseman. He's the one that played second, correct?
Yep.
That guy made like 4 or 5 diving plays, robbed hits up the middle, one after another. We got to the point where we're telling, don't hit it to second base. I mean, it was huge. Those 2 championship games, he came through.
Yeah. Under pressure. And, that's that guy, man. I mean, he's a little guy, but has a huge heart. And ultimately, I mean, he comes out and he's like, anything you want, coach. What do you need? And I know you guys have that same thing. I hear him. So it was really cool to be able to experience that. And like I said, man, this is the beauty of police softball, is to be able to hang out with like-minded people, playing a game that we're competitive and sometimes emotional. But in the end, we all still appreciate what we do, whether it's corrections, as a police officer, it's still huge for us. And it's just a wonderful thing that, again, it makes me realize, like I tell my wife, it's like, I just got to get to the tournament. I mean, God, I just want to push through, get to the tournament. Then I'll know why I do this, because it is a challenge. But it's so cool to be able to have you on the broadcast, Bobby. I'll tell you what, next year, like I said, we're talking about Deanna. Tell me if we have a Western Country Club, Midlothian. Do we have that stuff? Yes. So next year at the Keepers of the Peace tournament, we're going to have a players party at a historic site. And this historic site, if y'all don't know about George Strait, he made they had a movie called Pure Country. And this is where that movie, one of the scenes, it's a fight scene. It's a bar scene, then it's a fight scene. And this place is where it's at. And it's like a true Texas honky tonk. We're going to have it there next year. We're going to have it's a BYOB type thing. You know, we're going to have karaoke. It's going to be a dance type environment. I guarantee you're going to have a great time. We're going to have some cool things. We'll probably order pizza or something like that. But in the end, that's where we're going to have it next year. So I'm really excited about that. And I will just say this. Benji, I wish I could have had you on. I will have you on at some point. I'm going to break that shell when it comes to coming out here and expressing yourself and getting yourself on the show. But Bobby, I do truly have a different respect for you. I always had a respect for you, which is more important to you, I'm sure, on the personal side. But to see you play was a really neat treat. And I wish I could have been in the stands watching instead of on the field seeing the balls go by me. So
hey, next year, Trini, we'll play them in the championship. You can sit in the stands.
I'll take that deal.
Well, I'll tell you what, Bobby, hold on just for a quick second. I'm going to take you off, but thank you so much for being here. Anthony, thank you, buddy.
See you guys.
Being here, man.
All right.
And I'll tell you what, Joe, I know next year we're going to have or not next year, but on the upcoming episodes, we're going to have Tater Talk
with Shane Monig.
So,
Tater Talk with Shane Monig.
This is going to be a treat. I promise you, you will want to tune in every week, even if it's just to hear Shane with his Tater Talk. I had to be explained what Tater Talk was, but now that oh, my wife knew. I didn't even know. So, hey, as the sun sets, well, shit, it's already set here in Los Cabos. I will just say that we got Jeff Blair coming on next week. We're going to highlight, his predictions, his comments when it comes to the World Series. So he's agreed to join us on the next episode of the Police Softball Podcast. But here's what I wanted you guys to hang out for, Joe. Joe, thank you very much for being here. I know you got to go to your golf tournament. You got to go stuff those bags and do all that stuff. I will just say this. Do not miss this. We have the most viewers right now, and I promise you they're going to enjoy this. If y'all don't know about the Waxahachie pumpkin, you're about to find out. Let's do this, Joe.
Every desert and come back again. We could go any distance to chase down every dream. We could reach all the stars, but in the end, I know where we belong. I know a place where we can go. I know a place where we can go, where we are safe, where we are known. I know that there's no place like home.
And that's the Waxahachie pumpkin.
Dude, when you walk into these places with this pumpkin, these guys are like, Trini's lost his mind. He's gone crazy. He wants me to do what with this pumpkin? His doctor's probably like, he wants me to do what with this friggin' pumpkin? He wants me to put my stethoscope up to this pumpkin and get a picture taken?
That's my cancer doctor. He's serious. He sees people all day long having to do with cancer. He was so happy that when I walked out, I was worried because he's so serious. I was like, I don't know if he's going to do it or not. And it's like, sure, I will, Trini. Let's do this, you know? How cool was that, man? I'll tell you what, thank you so much to Jay-Z, Dan, the Great Lakes, you know, the Great Lakes team for being able to share Waxahachie pumpkin with us. I mean, it was very special. He's been around for 2 years. And the only reason that guy will ever disappear is because of the weather. I tried to put him in a freezer, and it didn't work out so well. But anyway, that was the Waxahachie pumpkin. Bobby, thank you so much for joining us, man. I do truly appreciate you and your support. Thank you, Benji and your team for coming down, Connecticut Lawman, all those dudes that came in from so far away, you know, Great Lakes, everybody. I cannot tell you what it meant, not only for you to show up, but also for you to be able to share what you shared with me and my family during this trip. Los, Elite, Dan, I mean, you know what? We're talking about Terry Dugan. I mean, lockdown sports. I mean, dude, Terry Dugan, in a whim, ended up sending us stuff for prize packages and stuff like that. I mean, I cannot name everybody. I will just say Moses, Deanna, Chad, everybody. Thank you so much, my family. Thank you so much. Go ahead, brother.
I got time out. I can't talk about Terry Dugan because Mid-Atlantic's in our pool, so I'm already on World Series mode. Terry Dugan and all those guys, they're not my friends now.
Hey, did you see the poll after you guys came out on top?
Yeah, right. The poll, yeah.
Waxahachie,
right.
you guys
polls off by one.
Yeah, you guys got about 98% of the vote to win that pool.
Out, so yeah.
I'll tell you what, Terry, thank you so much for your support. But Bobby's like, the hell with that. Hey, we'll talk to you after, Terry. But before that, we got it, man. When we hit the field, it's on. No, but Bobby, thank you so much again for joining us. And Anthony, thank you for joining us. Cool. Joe, thank you so much again, man. I know what it meant to be here the day before your tournament with everything that goes on. I truly appreciate you. It's not the same without you, brother.
All right, my man. Well, enjoy your trip down there in Cabo. You guys have a good time.
All right, man. Good luck to you. Hey, man. So for Trini and my beautiful wife, Audrey, just want to tell you guys, thank you so much for what you've done for me and my family. Thank you for supporting the Police Softball Podcast, supporting Trinidad. Go subscribe. Help me help more people. And hey, man, don't forget, I got your 6.